It's a fresh day. This is Teens Time with Chichi. I am super excited to be here with you. My name is Chichi Umesaka, the teenage coach, and you know how the show is all about. It's where we talk about everything that has to do with teenagers, young adults. Parents are not left out. Even little ones are also not left out in this season. We get to talk about everything that affects us, everything that could help us become better people. You know, when we talk about problems, we also find ways to provide solutions to some of the problems, social problems we are dealing with. On today's show, trust me, you're going to have fun. You're going to learn a lot. And my guests in the studio today, they have looked at the situation and they said they would refuse to be termed lazy youth. Lazy Nigerian youth. I don't know about you. It's not enough for you to fight. You could disagree. But if you're not doing anything as a youth, trust me, you could be termed a lazy youth. So today we have very inspiring young people who have looked at the whole thing and they said, no, I'm not a lazy youth. I'm going to work with whatever I have. When life throws lemon to me, I'm going to make lemonade out of it. And I believe you'll be inspired to look at yourself and tell yourself, I'm not a lazy youth. And it's not just to say I'm not one, but you have to do something. Action speaks louder than words. So you have to step up. After watching this show, if you are not doing anything, if you have not decided, but you are fighting that you are not a lazy youth, when you are not doing nothing, you will step up and tell yourself, I have to be useful with myself and do something and make myself proud. So I encourage you, stay glued to your TV. Don't go nowhere. We'll be right back. It's still Teens Time. Thank you for sticking around. Like I said earlier, we have very special people in the studio with me they've looked at the whole Nigerian situation and they said, nah, I'm not a lazy Nigerian youth. And let their story inspire you. Trust me, they are going through a lot. They are not out of it, but in spite of that, they are telling themselves, I would make it work one way or the other. The legal way, the good way, not the... So join me, let's meet our guests in the studio today. Introduce yourself, sweetheart.
Hello everyone, I'm Chilaka Blessing.
Yeah, hi everyone, I'm Loco Michaels.
Thank you guys for being here. I mean, you guys look beautiful.
Thank you.
And you are representing what you're into. You're into fashion.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Tell me, I know we've had lots of conversation and all that. Tell me your story. What has inspired you to tell yourself you're not going to be a Nigerian lazy youth? I know you heard that word. First,
Yes,
did you ever believe with the president that some of our youth are lazy?
Not everyone.
Okay.
Not everyone. Like me, I am not lazy. It's up to you to tell yourself, choose what you want. Being lazy, not being lazy, is up to you. Like myself, I'm a fashion designer. Like, look at what she's wearing.
Yes, she made this.
I made it. I use it to put food on my table, make needs for my little ones. Tell myself, I am not lazy. No matter what comes around, I can make it. Thank you.
And you lost your mom long ago?
Yes. I lost my mom 19 years ago. Life without a mother, let me tell you the truth, life without a mother is a hell. But you have to pick up yourself and tell yourself, it's not because my mom is late, I will do the other way around, I have to be real to myself, tell myself, mom or no mom, I have to move on.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Small fish in a big pond, but lights, camera, action, and we go beyond. This is our time, we on MTN and Pulse. No, we refuse, so now we can wave our banner. Yo, get ready for what we have to offer from Texas Sports. We got it on Impulse. I say science. We got it on Impulse. Silence and games. We got it on Impulse. And what? Yo, Impulse. The stage is set, so let's own it. They say be this, they say be that, but all we want to be is just us, man. Facts.
Yes, it's work! Buy an MTN SIM and dial *344# to unleash their potential. MTN Impulse. Learn, play, shine everywhere you go.
I don't know if you remember or you even heard, because some people did not hear, but I know it was out there when our president said some of the youth. Let me use some. Still, people still argue that he said all the Nigerian youths are lazy, but I disagree. You know, he made mention that some of our youth are lazy. Do you agree to that?
No, not everybody are lazy. Like I myself, I am not lazy.
Okay.
Thank you.
What do you think?
No. I don't think that statement is true.
But he's our leader. Like he's saying things. Don't you think he knows what he's saying?
No, it depends on the individual. If you want to answer that name, lazy youth, then it's up to you. But I refuse to answer the name.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So tell me, what are you doing to defer the, a lot of our youth are just using excuses to say, okay, this is not working, that is not working, so I'm waiting for a white-collar job, I'm waiting for someone to employ me. What are you doing currently to tell yourself, I have to make it work one way or the other?
All right, I'm a fashion designer. Just look at her. You see the things she's wearing.
Yeah.
I made it. So, like we said, it's up to you to tell yourself, I want to be lazy or not. No matter what comes around, just tell yourself, I have to make it work. Whether your white-collar job or a skill, just put in your best. You see it work for you and put food on your table.
Fantastic.
That works for me.
Fantastic. I know you have an inspiring story.
Yes.
You lost your mom many years ago. Tell me a little bit about it.
I lost my mom 19 years ago. Of a truth, life without a mother is a hell. But the thing there is, pick up the roses and tell yourself, mother or no mother, I'll have to make things work for myself, put food on the table of my little ones, pushing no matter what is it, just put in your best on the little one that will be put into your hand. You see, you make out things for yourself.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. You really inspire me, trust me. You inspire me. The little time I've met you, I always refer, I use you to talk to a lot of young girls, because when I try to counsel young girls, all I hear is just excuses, how this is not working. So that's the reason why I'm going after men.
No.
But I love the fact that we have people like you that are still pushing in spite of what life throws at them. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Miracle. So tell me, you also have, you mentioned something, briefly to me about your family status and all that. What is it pushing you to want to work harder to be where you want to be?
Okay, actually, there's this saying that the only sons, like, they are not always useful,
Is it a tribe thing or just a general notion of people?
I overhear people say that countless times.
Wow.
And I get bitter whenever I hear that. So I really want to stand out. I still tell them, whether you're an only son or not, from a polygamous family, you can be the best. Now, it's depending on your decision to make it.
Fantastic. So you are only son to your mom?
Yes.
And your mom is wife number?
Yeah, the number one wife.
Okay.
First wife, yeah.
Okay, but you are the only child?
Yes,
or
the
only
son.
The only son. Why do you think you need to make a point, like prove a point that you have to make it work? Sometimes people will say something, you can decide not to listen to it and say, okay, I just want to do me and be me.
Yeah. Now, when you're making that decision also, that's you look back and check if your father left anything for you. Now, when you're taking that decision not to really consider what people are saying or just be you anyhow, you just find out that you would end like your father.
Absolutely.
And you still give your kids that same hard time, But I really wanted to stand out, so my kids will really go through what I went through.
Fantastic.
I'm coming from a polygamous family. My mom is the first wife, and I'm the last born, the only son. Now I'm faced with 4 guys from the second wife.
Wow.
So my mom will always tell me this: don't allow my kitchen to close.
Wow. Now
that kitchen closing doesn't mean probably you will die, but when you're poor or probably you're not making it in life, and people will say, I know, he won't make it out. But I really chose to stand out, to make my mom proud, to tell them that even only sons, no matter the background, no matter whatever that has happened or is happening, you can still make out something out of your life.
Fantastic. Blessing, just tell me, because, there are times I listen to people, I also have to, try and weigh their own options. Your mom is not there, but I believe you have a father who is there.
Yes, ma'am.
Is he providing financially for you?
Not really. When you have a father, My father is a farmer, a good farmer, but you don't want to go in that way. You just want to be yourself, tell yourself, let me be confident with what I'm doing. I have to move on. Whether father, mother, just tell yourself, no matter.
So you are even providing for your father?
Providing for my father.
Wow.
Christmas, try to clothe them. When I come back, they tell me, are you working in a bank? Look at what you are wearing. See. They just like to cover, make my father proud. My father would just tell me, I hope it's not a man that is giving you this money. I say, Father, no. This is what I made up from what I've been doing for myself. I put clothes, make people fine. Are you sure? Are you sure? Just tell me the truth. I said, Father, this is what I made up with my 2 hands, with the little ones I'm doing. And my father is very proud of me. My
Fantastic.
father can tell me, my girl, keep going with this little one you are doing. If you put the good ones in your hand, you are good to go.
Fantastic. But tell me, I like to be very real. And sometimes I like to play the devil's advocate. If someone is watching you and she says, you don't get it, like you even have something to fall back to. But for them, they believe they don't have education, they don't have this, they don't have that. What's your advice to that person just looking for excuses?
Let me tell you, young people, I stopped at SSCE. SSCE that I'm telling you, by that time, my father did not have money for me to write exams. But I had no choice than to calm down for my junior ones to come out. With the little one I'm doing, I use it to train my junior sister in university.
Wow.
I tell them, they tell me, you are more stronger than your junior sister. I tell them, no problem, let her come. In future, I can go to school. I want to study law.
Wow.
Law.
It will happen.
Sure, definitely.
Law.
It will happen.
I'll tell them, forget what is happening now. Just focus on your dream. Just keep pushing. Time, you move on and get what you want.
Fantastic.
I'll tell them, forget about the new things going on. Forget about the nice hair, the perfume, the makeup, the shoe, the paparazzi, whatever. But right now, just pick up, even if it's soap, 20 naira, just be using it to bet yourself. In future, you use the one of 100 naira just to make yourself look beautiful the way you want it. But for now, start from where you want to be in order to get it.
Wow, fantastic. That's the word, when they say delayed gratification. It's something that is actually missing in our generation, this younger generation. They want it now. I want to blow now. I want to make it work now. But you are telling our girls, even if it's not working, just step it down a bit and save.
Step it down. Don't allow any man to tell you, come, let me give you 15 naira for you to get this. Don't get it that easiest way. Make sure everything you have in your house, you work for it so that you'll be proud to tell any man, I don't need you, just sit down. Yeah. I give men money. They don't make guy for me. I stand up, I stand tall, I tell them, look at me.
Won't somebody think that you are going to scare men away with the attitude?
No. I'm not scaring men away. Just be proud of yourself. Tell yourself, be confident in whatever thing you are doing. Tell yourself, look at yourself at the mirror and tell you, I'm beautiful. I'm equal to the task to do whatever thing I want to do. Men will look at you and say, if they leave you at home, this girl can put food on my children's table while I'm away. When your man comes back, he'll be proud of you anywhere he is. He might not tell you at your face, but when he's outside, he'll be proud of you in front of your sisters-in-law, whoever that is around. Look at my wife, or look at my girl, or look at my girlfriend. She's okay, but he might not tell you in front of you. Just keep what you are doing right.
Amazing. Thank you so much.
Small fish in a big pond, but lights, camera, action, and we go beyond. This is our time, we on MTN and Pulse. No, we refuse, so now we can wave our banner. Yo, get ready for what we have to offer from Texas Sports. We got it on Impulse. I say science. We got it on Impulse. Silence and games. We got it on Impulse. And what? Yo, Impulse. The stage is set, so let's own it. They say be this, they say be that, but all we want to be is just us, man. Facts.
Yes, it's working. Buy an MTN SIM and dial *344# to unleash their potential. MTN M-Pulse. Learn, play, shine everywhere you go.
Miracle, tell me, do you think a lot of our young guys are willing to do the right things to make things happen for them? I mean, we can see a lot of them are lured into going into, fraudulent businesses. A lot of them are just lured into doing things, using the shortcuts just to make money. Do you think that's the case around you, or you have seen a lot of young people doing that?
Actually, I've heard so many cases, when guys say, since there's no work, so we could get into this Yahoo business. Now it's a business, do you understand? But it's not the right thing to do. It's not. It's not the right thing to do. Any money you get out of fraudulent, like you have to get into fraud to get the money. And you see, most times they don't even use the money wisely. They spend it when they get to club. They buy drinks of 200,000, 500,000, and most times these guys soil their hands. You see their parents, their family not getting to enjoy the money based on the condition that they were given. Do you understand? I don't think it's the right thing.
Okay. I want to ask again. I believe, there are people who are opportune to be in an environment where you don't have so much bad influence. Do you think it's something that could help a teenager? Because if a teenager, I remember, when I was serving, when I was doing my NYSC, and I taught in a school, and I was asking the students, what do you want to be when you grow up? What career path do you want to follow? A boy clearly told me, I want to do Yahoo business. And I asked him, I was shocked. His friends were laughing. In fact, when he stood up, they were already hailing him. They were nicknaming him. Wow. And he was just doing like this. And when he stood up, he took his time, stood up, and he said, I want to be a Yahoo boy. And I thought he was joking. I said, no, you are kidding. He said, no, that's what I want. And I asked him, how? Yes, a teenager, secondary school. I think he was in SS2 or so. The thing was obvious. His elder brother is doing that, and his parents are, every day they will call, the parents will be calling, I need money. So apparently that for him is okay, because he has someone that is so. Do you think that's what is, that you have the right people around you to make you behave properly?
No, ma. It's a personal decision. It's a personal decision that you don't need to soil your hand. You don't need to do the wrong thing to get it right. Do the right thing to get it right.
But what of the people that are in the midst of it's so glaringly clear that almost everybody around them, they are just into prostitution, into this.
Okay. Let me tell you, while I was in school, we are 4 girls. I am the smallest. All of them have one man. Will I say one man? They have plenty that will give them 1,000. 1,000 naira. 1,000 naira meant. They'll tell me, Blessing, let's go. We'll go for night lesson. We'll come back the next day. They'll sneak out to go and meet the men. After all said and done, they give them 1,000. At the end of the day, all of them got up with one kids at home. I am the one left out.
Wow.
For now, they have not paid any dowry. They are in their house giving the baby making machine. All of them.
Wow.
I am the one standing. I'll call them, how far? How is life with you? Say, a blessing. You did the right thing to do. Despite you are with us, you did not follow us.
Wow.
Blessing, you are in the right place. Just keep doing what you do. And I'll sit down. I'll say, God, thank you for not allowing me. So it's a personal thing for you to do the right thing. Whatever thing you choose to do comes from your heart. And you ask the Holy Spirit to help you despite what is happening around you. You cannot, because you have the wrong company, you decide to do the wrong thing. No.
Wow, amazing. Yeah. Thank you for that. That's amazing.
And there's this portion of the Bible that says, whatever a man thinketh in his heart,
so is it.
Because
and whatever you sow,
you will reap.
Now I had this condition, this situation that almost everybody around me was into this Yahoo business. Do you understand? And it could have cost me nothing. Just get a laptop, sit down, learn work, and follow them.
So learn work is actually work.
You learn work. You learn work. Most times you pay for learning.
You pay for learning? Are you kidding me?
Definitely you pay for learning. And they tell you have to pay for materials. They have materials for the work.
What kind of material? Can you explain the material?
No, they have materials. They call it they call it
whatever the material.
Format.
Wow.
Format of chatting.
Oh, they use it to format your brain or what?
Interesting.
They call it format. So now it could have cost me nothing.
Okay.
But I still chose not to. Why? Because I strongly believe in what I know. I believe in what is right.
And what you can be able to make that by
Definitely,
yourself.
because I can't stand up tomorrow and say, yes, this is my money. There's something about conscience. It will always tell you, this is not your money. This is not you.
There are people that just want to do, they are not thinking of the consequences. They're just thinking of, let me get it now.
They have conscience. It's
But
just
they're
that
just
they
sitting on
choose to do what they want to do.
They are sitting on it. You know, that's money. You know, when a lot of money is coming, they know it's wrong. That's the truth. They know it's wrong. But for the fact, this thing is giving them
What they want at that time.
At that time.
But what of the teenagers? I know, I just want to, I'm the interviewer. Let me play the devil's advocate and think like someone that is on the other side.
Yeah.
When this teenage boy is out there and he's looking at the likes of some of our celebrities who, they dropped out of school, they are just doing, drugs and all that, and it's working for now. What will you tell that kind of a boy? That you should just do the right thing, go to church, do this. They will tell you, no, I don't want to follow this. Nothing comes good out of it for now.
Yeah.
What will you tell that kind of a boy?
What I tell this kind of persons is take your time and know who these people you are looking up to are. Take your time and know what they are passing through. Take your time and know the kind of decisions they've taken.
And
Do you
know the
understand?
bitter truth.
Yes, because, okay, I know of someone who is into this thing. I really admired him. Has cars, nice cars. At the age of 18, has about 3 cars.
3 cars?
Awesome.
At 18?
18,
Yes.
he has a duplex in Lagos. And you know how much it is to get a duplex in Lagos. I looked up to him, I was like, wow, this is good. But one day he told me, are you sure you can do what I did?
Wow.
He just told me, I have 2 years to live. Just 2 years.
Wow.
Now he won't pass 20.
Wow.
And for me, I don't think I'm ready to do that.
Wow.
I am the only son.
This is not home video.
This is me chatting with my friend, not
Wow.
someone told me.
Wow.
He said, Miracle, I am telling you this because I like you. I just have 2 years to live. And that is why you see me spend money,
Like, as if you don't care.
buy anything I want to buy. Now, all those things he bought, all those cars he had,
Where are they?
they left immediately. So I tell them, these people you are looking up to, take your time to know who they are, what they are passing through. I went to get some stuff in Aba one day. So along the road, a KK man scratched a car, this G-Wagon car.
flashy cars.
Yes. So the man parked and asked him to park. So the KK man parked and was begging, please, please, sir, please, sir, please, sir. So the man said, why did you? He said he didn't know, that he was just trying to overtake and something happened. So people were like, you're a rich man now. Is it just this small scratch that you can paint? He called one of the guys, he said, you don't know what I'm passing through to get the money I'm getting.
True. True.
He called the guy, he opened his head. He was wearing a cap. He opened his head was rotten.
Whoa.
Okay, that's but this is true life story. This is true life story.
Seriously.
Yeah.
So the guy slumped, like he fainted. The man left him, and when the guy woke up, he started saying what he saw. He said, this man's head.
So a lot of our young people should not admire people that they are seeing, thinking that it's all rosy.
They should take their time to know what these people are passing through. Where are they ending? What's their end point? Do you understand?
Wow, interesting. I know a lot of people that watch home video, they can relate with these stories that you guys have talked about, because it's actually happening. And it's unfortunate that a lot of our young girls, a lot of our boys are inspired by people who they believe have it all. Yeah. But the thing is, there are stories behind some. I also believe there are people who are making their monies genuinely. Yes. You could also find out those people and be inspired by, and you would find out those people are working hard. There are procedures they are following to get to where they are. Thank you so much. We are rounding up the show. What's your advice to look into the camera and advise that young teenager, that teenage girl that has the only option is just to, I'm just going to do men so that I can survive? What's your advice to her?
My young people, my advice to you can do anything. You can fry akara. They don't do fine girl in things that will put food on your mouth, on your table. You don't do fine girl. Just tell yourself, even if it's moi moi or pure water, despite shame, just move on. Do that thing that you want to do, that will give you the best out of what you want to do in life. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Blessing. You are fantastic. Thank you for being here. Miracle, look into the camera and tell that young boy who is thinking of doing Yahoo Yahoo, or just thinking that if he just starts singing, he will blow like Wizkid. What's the advice to that boy?
Actually, my advice to them is, no good thing comes easy. No good thing comes easy. Now, there are so many skills you can learn. There are so many skills. As for me, I am a fashion designer. I design clothes and I sing. Do you understand? I chose to follow that gradual process because there's one thing about process. It makes you turn back and just know that you're not where you used to be.
Absolutely.
So just relax. Learn that skill. You can suffer yourself. Just try as much as possible to make it, have it. Suffer yourself. You will just be proud that you did.
Fantastic. Yeah. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you. I appreciate it. Life is a journey. Life is a process. Don't assume that once you start off, you're going to make it, hit it big immediately. It's a gradual process, and you have to enjoy the process. You have to allow yourself to go through that so that you would, even gold, even silver, even diamond, they go through fire. They go through fire. So you would allow life to pass through you, and you will pass through life. And that is the only way you can appreciate what you get in return. Thank you so much. I hope you have learned a lot. Feel free to hit me up on my social media handles. Let's talk. I want to help you, find you, be the best you can be. I remember what I always end with. You can become whatever you put your mind to. You just have to believe in yourself. No matter what you're going through, if life throws lemon to you, make lemonade out of it and enjoy it. Sip it very well. Bye.
12 teenagers, 1 house, 3 months, 1 winner. Teens Time Exchange coming soon. Follow at 19Chichi on social media platform. For sponsorship details, send an email to chichiteens@yahoo.com.